Hello there, everybody, and welcome to Week 7 of Pokemon Stadium 2, the Draft League. We're going to see how things go this week. I've left the Nintendo on for a solid 20 minutes before this recording, and it hasn't kicked off once. So, if it starts kicking off during the battles, that either A, doesn't like the battles, B, doesn't like me, or C, all the above. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll be right back in a minute when I have all the teams squared away, ready to start the battles. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. First battle of the day. The Pokemon Power versus We Are the Machampion. I get to be the Pokemon Power this week. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, let's see. They have 4 things that don't like Moltres, but 2 things that are pretty darn good against Moltres. You know what? We're going to start Moltres because the only thing that Moltres is really afraid of is Tyranitar. And we can switch out if that ends up being the case. Because even Cloyster, with it having a terrible special defense, Moltres should be okay still. Camera's a bit off for some reason. There we go. Alright. Meganium's a good choice going with Moltres to start. Even if this ends up being Tyranitar, we might burn it. They're staying in. Here comes the Fire Blast. Does it hit? It does hit. And it knocks it out. 1 hit knockout to start for Moltres. Alright, good start. Will it count is the question, since we've had so many resets in this league. So now we've got Tyranitar in there. Tyranitar does not want to battle Golem or Venusaur. You're going to probably use Rock Slide. Let's go Venusaur. I think Golem would do more raw damage, but since Venusaur has Giga Drain and can heal a little bit, I think that's the play here. Trying to keep my cat away from sniffing the cords today. He's right here where I can see him, thankfully, right now. In fact, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Cord Sniffer himself. Always has to be around the cords, don't you, buddy? Don't you? Alright, now. Just stay away from the cords and you're welcome to be around here, silly. Alright. We're going to go Poison Powder because that could help out one of our teammates later. Oh, they're switching, so something's going to get poisoned. Oh, no, I take it back. They have 2 things that are immune to poison. It's probably one of them. Yep. That's an interesting decision, though, because Ariados can't do a whole lot to Venusaur. It can't poison it. It hit us with Sludge Bomb, that's it. It's an odd choice. Scizor would have made more sense because we couldn't do much to it. Alright, well... Let's go. Let's see. You're going to use Sludge Bomb undoubtedly. Let's go Alakazam. You should be able to take a hit from the Sludge Bomb, and then we can use Psybeam as a super effective hit. He walked away, so we'll see if he comes anywhere near the cords or not now. Spiderweb. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Alright. I would expect him, now that I think about it, to switch into Tyranitar since we can't escape now. But we'll see. Since I'm expecting that... Okay, I don't know what's going on with our audio there. We're going to go with... I think Future Sight still can't hit Dark Pokemon. What's Kinesis do again? Make it harder to hit. Alright. I'm going to take a second. There's a little bit of a tape delay. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, we're back. Tape delay supposedly fixed for the time being. I'm going to go with Kinesis and hope that they switch. Called that. If we could get this to land, that would be awesome, because that would help Alakazam have at least a chance. Tyranitar, yep, as expected. All right. I'm not going to push for 2 because, yeah. We are going to Future Sight, though, so if it does take out Alakazam, maybe Alakazam can help by hitting another Pokemon in the future here. All right, here comes Bite. Really glad we went with Future Sight, because Alakazam's going to go down probably after this turn unless we get lucky. Thief. You're switching? That's even better, because the Future Sight will hit whatever you bring in a turn or 2. Why? You're going to take unnecessary damage. Thief wouldn't have done much to your Dark type, and you could have beat us with Bite. I don't understand why you would switch, other than maybe the accuracy drop. All right, we'll get a Psybeam on it for free. Just free damage. Yeah, I know it's not very effective, but we're still getting damage on it. That was an interesting way for the game to play that out. It went from having a sure knockout with almost no damage to actually taking damage. That Future Sight will come into play here too eventually. I put Moltres in. If they switch, Moltres will Fire Blast whatever comes in. And if they stay, Scizor will certainly go down if it's hit by Fire Blast. There's the Future Sight. Like I was saying, Future Sight, I mean, they lost half their Scizor because they switched out Tyranitar. I don't know what the game's doing. There goes Scizor. But the game making that kind of decision making, I don't think it would have even had to be a fire attack. I think any solid attack would have taken it out. Alright, Tyranitar shows up once again for Moltres. Once again, we're going to switch out. I'm going to switch into Golem, because we know that if we put Venusaur out there, it's going to switch to Ariados. Alright, what you got for us? Sandstorm. That's not going to hurt Golem at all, so that's fine. Magnitude. Alright, do we flinch? We did not flinch. Come on, give me a big one. 4. You got Magnitude 4. Great job there, Golem. All right. We'll have to hope we can live another one and not be flinched. All right, don't flinch. Come on. The other one must have been a critical hit, I guess. Of course you did. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you have? All right, let's get Golem out of there, because we can use it potentially to help with some of the other Pokemon. That's a shame. Golem had 2 prime opportunities, and we got the worst magnitude it could have gotten and a flinch. Another critical hit. Boy, the luck has really turned for the Machampion the last couple weeks. They went from having the worst luck of any team to, like, actually being solid. They're switching, so that's going to be Ariados, right? We're going to have to switch, because it's going to beat us head-to-head with Sludge Bomb if we stay in there. Alright. Surely it'll go for Spiderweb again, right? Let's try Dragonite. I don't want to put Moltres at risk because Moltres beats pretty much the whole team except for Tyranitar. So I don't want it to get poisoned by Sludge Bomb or something. Yep. Well, again, glad that we didn't put Moltres in because it would have been poisoned. Well, at least Tyranitar doesn't have any rock moves other than Sandstorm. Oh, Twister has a chance to cause flinching. We might be able to out-flinch the Tyranitar, potentially. All right, I would assume Tyranitar is coming in now. Cloyster, okay. Well, it does have ice moves, I guess, with Aurora Beam. Alright, well, you're going to use an ice move. I can guarantee that. So this is an easy chance to get Moltres back in there. As you guys can hear, my new dog is barking at something it saw outside. Ah. Alright, that did a little bit more than I was hoping for, unfortunately, but still. Fire Blast, whatever comes in. They're gonna leave Cloyster in, okay. Fire Blast. Okay, Cloyster's not a threat anymore. Alright, they have Ariados, Tyranitar, and Machamp left. Not really that shocked. You're going to use Sandstorm again. I can guarantee that. Knowing that... this is tough. You know, we don't need Pikachu, because Cloyster's gone. Let's put Pikachu out there, and even though Pikachu will likely go down in a couple turns, we can Thunder Wave Tyranitar, we can Thunderbolt Tyranitar, we can do things to it to make this fight easier. Fight, okay. Don't do half. It didn't do half, good. Alright, Thunder Wave it. Alright, that way it won't be able to flinch us with Bite. Golem will actually get to go first. Same with Venusaur. So that's a big paralysis there. Good job, Pikachu. Let's go Thunderbolt. I would try for the Paraflinch strategy if it wasn't for the fact that we do like 2 damage at a time. Decent hit. Iron Tail was too risky that it might miss. Alright, Tyranitar's going to take out Pikachu, but Pikachu helped immensely by paralyzing the Tyranitar. Alright. And now that we know you're paralyzed, we should be able to go at you with Golem here. At the very least, we're going to get a shot at it with Magnitude. Doesn't mean that we'll get the right magnitude, but we'll get a shot at it. Come on, big number. 6, well that's better than 4. Paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. Darn it. Alright, well still good job. Good job, Golem. Could have gotten us a higher number, but still pretty good. Let's go Dragonite. Moltres could still take out Machamp and Ariados. And now we can try the Paraflinch. Twister will be regularly effective against it. So we'll have flinching and paralysis as a possibility here. Twister. All right, flinch or paralyze. Come on, Paraflinch. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Paraflinch. You let me down. At least it did Sandstorm, though, so... All right, we'll go for Paraflinch again. All right, come on, flinch, paralyzed, something. Please. We got the flinch, all right. Sandstorm's gonna hurt us a lot. But because of that flinch, it looks like Dragonite is going to get the victory on Tyranitar. All right. See, Pikachu's Thunder Wave really helped out there. What Pokemon will appear next? All right, our first sighting of Machamp. What an opportunity. Dragonite goes down to the Sandstorm, so that's a knockout for the Tyranitar. Moltres and Venusaur versus Machamp and Ariados.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. 2 Pokemon remain on each side. Sparks are flying from both teams.
I think it does have Thunder Punch. I think it's also slower than us, though. Yeah.
It's building up power for its next.
All right, it's all going to be determined by how much Thunder Punch does. Don't paralyze us.
What's this? It's super effective.
Somehow I knew that was going to happen. And now we're paralyzed, so it'll probably go first and take us out.
Storm first. The white hot battle continues.
Boy, I called that one.
There! Thunder Punch. Yes,
Never gets the paralysis when I use Thunder Punch. Of course, it gets it against me, though. I had a feeling I should have gone with Fire Blast because I felt like the game was going to find a way to screw us over there, and it did. All right.
the Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Sandstorm's gone, at least.
Quiet. Since the raging
Giga Drain it. That's our only hope.
visibility has improved down on the field. There's the attack. That did little damage.
Our only hope is that we can do enough to keep us alive while we whittle it down.
What will it do? It appears to be impervious
A burn. Again, we are the Machampion going from one of the unluckiest teams to one of the luckiest teams the last couple weeks.
What now? A light hit.
Good news is the burn doesn't affect the damage output of special attacks, but as you can see, it still really hurts us. So I think that we're going to have an upset here.
Fire Punch. That's it. There are no more.
I am sorry, Pokemon Power.
And there goes the battle.
We are the Machampion, just incredibly lucky. I mean, it paralyzed and burned back-to-back turns. Not a whole lot I could do there. The only thing I could have done better is maybe not losing Alakazam early. But the way that battle was going, we would have just lost something else in that scenario. So, unfortunate for the Pokemon Power. But that does happen in Pokemon sometimes. Sometimes luck can determine the battle, and it certainly did here. The final score of that one was a 2-0 victory for We Are the Machampion. They've now won 2 in a row. And let me find their picture here. Yep. We Are the Machampion getting the victory there. So I'll be right back with the next battle, everybody. See you then. All right, we've already had one upset this week. Let's see what happens in this game. We've got My Little Ponyta and, if I can find him here, the Dallas Dragonite. So we'll see how that goes. My Little Ponyta coming into this 2-4. The Dallas Dragonite come in 1-5. All right, looking at this, Feraligatr beats 2 of the Pokemon. I guess 3 if you count Dynamic Punch for Lickitung. Electabuzz beats 2 of the Pokemon. Golduck beats 2 to 3. I'm going to start with Golduck because I feel like it's going to be the most... like if we're going to lose one early, that's the most losable one. So we'll start with that. All right. Hitmonlee. Okay, well. That's one of the ones I was thinking we could battle against with Golduck, so that works.
There's the shot. Hit. That was good.
Half of our health, huh? Confuse it. Come on. Sometimes confusion can cause confusion. Nope. Okay. Of course it did. Hydro Pump. Miss it. Miss it.
Jump kick. Great hit. Yes, it's going down.
Boy, I love it when all the non-100% moves work against me 100% of the time. Let's go Primate.
Pokemon is ready.
Yeah, let's go Primate.
Oh, it's Primate.
Fighting versus fighting.
White hot battle continues.
All right, Cross Chop, 80% accurate, 100 power with high chance for critical hit, 100% accurate, 90 power. Well, knowing the person that manages this team, they'd want to go for all-out damage regardless of the risk. So let's see. I mean, this team does have a lot of Dynamic Punch and Horn Drill after all. There's the Cross Chop. It lands, and we get a knockout. Maybe this person's onto something.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon.
All right, and Primate lost no health, so it's a nice even 5-on-5 now. Vaporeon.
Wearing off in battle.
I'm going to stay in for one turn because I don't think Vaporeon can do a whole lot to us, honestly.
There's the attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Good hit. Good hit. Now all it's doing is Waterfall.
Yes, it's a hit.
About half. That's not awful.
The heated action continues.
Cross Chop it again. We're 2 for 2. Maybe we'll be 3 for 3.
A sharp attack. Oh, a blow to
And we got the critical hit. Primate takes out Vaporeon.
oh, and down it goes.
All right, good start.
Pokemon will join the battle now. Oh, it's Ninetales.
Oh, you're back, Bronzer. Hi.
A hot battle is up.
Ninetales, huh? We actually can switch out in this case. Let's put Feraligatr in.
The trainer's switching Pokemon. Oh, it's Feraligatr. How's that? No, that didn't connect.
And the Fire Blast missed. Okay.
Pokemon switch affects the flow of battle.
We'll try Water Gun first. I have a feeling it won't do much, so I'll try Dig the next time around.
Dealt with Safeguard. What now? It withstood that easily. It's a fierce battle.
All right, let's try Dig for comparison. So we did 81 damage with Water Gun.
Way underground. Terrifying roar. Whoops, that missed. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
Alright, that's a miss.
There's the attack. Oh my, missed again.
Okay, for Alligator, let's see what you do here. Alright, we're going with Dig.
They're both hanging tough. It went underground again. What's next? Oh, that missed too.
Alright.
The heated action continues. There's Dig. It's
And there goes Ninetales.
down it goes. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon for each.
Gee, you think?
Oh, it's Flareon.
Flareon.
It has to make up for lost ground. The safeguard wore off. A hot battle is unfolding.
Well, we already know what we're doing.
It dug its way underground.
Can't believe they gave for Alligator Water Gun. It's not like it has a high special attack anyway.
The white hot battle continues. A furious attack. Bam! That worked perfectly.
Here comes Fire Blast.
That was weak. Sparks are flying from both.
Oh, I picked Dynamic Punch. Well, let's see how the luck is for this team today. Of course it hits. Of course it hits. That was my bad.
That didn't accomplish much.
So, the manager of this team has the absolute right to yell at me if they end up losing.
Water gun.
Alright, Flareon goes down.
Oh, it's so fast. There's a big difference in the number of.
Alright, Psyduck and Lickitung yet left.
Oh, it's Psyduck.
Now you, it does make sense to Dynamic Punch because you're not weak against Dig or Water Gun.
A sharp attack. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
You're confused now. Hit yourself.
No, it attacked it down.
Another Dynamic Punch could knock it out.
Heated action continues.
If we're lucky enough to hit a third one.
There's the shot. Great.
3 for 3 on Dynamic Punch. Game finally throwing some luck my way.
No more. Look at that swagger. Oh, its confusion made it tougher.
Yeah, but there's a real easy fix to that. There we go, we're not confused anymore.
Pokemon is switching out. Oh, it's Electabuzz. The foe is weak. Now's the time to attack.
That's not going to do anything because you don't have an opponent with a boost out there. Yep.
Work.
Alright.
Will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Thunder Punch.
Combatants face each other. There! Thunder!
And there we go.
That's it! Oh, and down it goes! There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Lickitung! It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Alright.
Different types are squaring off.
Thunder Punch.
What now? The hit.
There's no need at the moment to switch. If Electabuzz gets hurt too much, we'll switch. But, well, here we go. Hyper Beam. Actually, that was the perfect thing to happen for us because now we get a free switch in.
The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
All right, for Alligator, let's see if he can land another Dynamic Punch.
Pokemon. Ah, it can't move.
Because if a Dynamic Punch doesn't take it out, it's going to be really close to taking it out if you land one more. 3 for 3 so far.
There it goes. No, that's
First miss, okay. Shadow Ball instead of Hyper Beam this time.
a light attack.
Might as well go for the 5th one.
There's the attack. Oh, that's
All right. Hyper Beam.
that inflicted some damage. Yes, it's going down.
Oh, well.
There's a big difference in
It's not going to get to do anything this turn, so it's a good turn to Horn Drill.
Oh, it's Nidoking. A hot battle is unfolding.
Almost picked Horn Attack. I had to stop and read that carefully.
Horn Drill. Oh,
0 for 1.
it can't move. It's a fierce battle. Whoa! Oh my!
0 for 2.
Again. There's the shot.
Oh, we might actually survive another one of those.
The right
Let's see, what do we got left? Yeah, we still have Primeape in the back pocket, so we're going to be fine even if we do miss. Horn Drill. If we miss this time, I'll do Mud Slap next turn to lower its accuracy. There it is.
just the right spot. There are no more remaining Pokémon. And there goes the battle.
A much shorter battle and one where I did a much better job. 4-0 victory. I had it as 3 for some reason. Yep. All right, 4-0 victory. Congratulations. Well, if I can get my mouse to work. There we go. Come on. It's being very stubborn right now. There we go. Congratulations to the My Little Ponyta. Good victory. All the dynamic punches and horn drills paid off. All right, I'll be back with our main event, the match of the day, at least on paper, here in just a moment. All right, we're back. This matchup is between the Tampa-based Steelix and the Minnesota Suicune. The Suicune have been on a roll lately, and the Tampa Bay Steelix are doing pretty well. Tampa Bay Steelix 5-1, Minnesota Suicune 4-2. We already saw the power lose earlier today, so this battle has a lot riding on it, potentially. Let's see. 4 of the Tampa Bay Steelix Pokemon are bad against Suicune, so we'll lead with Suicune. This is the farthest into a video we've made it this season without technical difficulties. This is nice. All right, Bubble Beam. Yeah, I would switch too if that was me. Sunflora. All right. Houndour.
Get ready to go. The trainer's switching Pokemon. Oh, it's Houndour.
Oh, it fooled me. It went for Toxic. I thought it was going to go Razor Leaf. All right, well, we're still going to stay in and Flamethrower. You're going to switch now, okay? All right, well, we're still going to hit it with Flamethrower. It might get burned. Critical hit. That works too. Oh, if we were faster, I would go with Crunch here, but I don't want to risk it. Actually, I think I have to stay in, because if I switch, something's going to get hit hard with Earthquake, probably. Alright, let's find out. Let's see if Crunch has enough firepower behind it. We are faster. And that's it. Well, that was a good pickup for my team this week. It didn't do anything. Alright, now we definitely can switch. You are most likely going to use a water move. I'm going to put in Zapdos. I don't want Suicune or Raikou getting hit yet, because those are the two keys to victory for this team. Boy, though, I'd really like to have a week where I go 4-0 against the computer. There seems to be a battle that sneaks up on me each week. This week it was the Machampion battle, with all the burns and paralysis, etc. I want to go Rock Smash for when they switch. Okay, I was right, they're switching. It is most likely Steelix now that Graveler's gone. Gosh, that was super effective. Alright, Steelix does have rock throws, so we gotta get out of there. Let's put Suicune back in. Bubble Beam. You're going to switch. It's probably going to be either Quillfish or Sunflora. Sunflora again. Okay. Now that I know that, I'll probably Gust the next time we have these switches come up, because I'll be expecting Sunflora. Both are going to get hit by Sandstorm. Alright. Houndour. That way, if it goes for Toxic, Houndour's already poisoned, so it won't be spreading the poison throughout the team. Razor Leaf this time. Sandstorm. Flamethrower. Alright, there goes Sunflora. Alright. Big lead for the Minnesota Suicune. Kind of wish my Tampa Bay Steelix would put up a better fight, but eh. Alright, since we know Houndour is a lot faster than expected, let's save it here. Let's put Suicune in there. Houndour's Flamethrower could come in handy against Magneton or Steelix. Rollouts, so you're locked in. You're not going to be able to switch Pokemon. Okay. Sandstorm's over. Bubble Beam.
What's this? A powerful blow.
Gosh, Shuckle's defenses are so freaking high.
There's the attack.
Super effective move does like nothing. But on the other hand, its offenses are absolutely terrible. Bubble Beam. Speed fell. I mean, Chuckle's already slow as dirt anyway, but alright. Alright, I think Suicune's going to take out the Shuckle here. Nope, it held on. It's going to live for at least another turn. It's getting some good hits on Suicune at the very least. And Suicune takes out Shuckle. There's Quillfish. Zapdos. All right. And I think you're going to switch into Steelix, so I'm going to put Suicune out there. Yep. Alright. At the very least, we're going to get a free Bubble Beam off. Yep. It's going to be Quillfish. It was more damage than I thought it would do, to be perfectly honest. Wow, that was a pretty good Sludge Bomb. Alright, Quillfish is withdrawing. Here's the thing though. We're using Roar. So you're gonna switch again. Magneton, okay. Spark. You switch again. Steelix again. Alright, that's where we are right now. We're just going to do a bunch of switches. Alright, you're going to go with Mud Slap or Sandstorm. What does Miltank have to work with? Ice Punch would have normal effectiveness. Oh, there's an idea. Let's put Miltank in there. Because at the very least, we can use Heal Bell to get rid of the poisoning from Houndour. And Ice Punch should be neutral on Steelix, so that could do a decent... I mean, that could be a way to do some damage to it. All right, first things first, let's use Heal Bell.
Oh, there was a bell chiming. Sandstorm has started blowing. The sandstorm
All right.
sent hair. These Pokemon are equally fit. There's plenty of
Let's see how much Ice Punch does here, assuming we hit. Gonna switch, huh?
returning to its Pokemon.
That's interesting. Is it gonna be Magneton?
This Pokemon is
As you say, it doesn't make sense to put Quillfish out there.
what to do. Ah, that didn't do much.
All right.
Scouring, sandstorm
Well, it's good to see my team, the Steelix, at least putting up a better fight now.
unfair.
I don't know who to switch in, though, because it's probably going to use Thunder. I don't really want to lose any of these Pokemon. So I guess we'll just leave Miltank in there for right now. It would be good if I knew it could live through the Thunders, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Stomp.
There's the attack. It's not
We're just going to have to play the flinch game and stomp it a bunch.
sandstorm rips and tears. Sparks are flying from both competitors. What's this? Oh, that was weak. Here it comes, thunder! That's it.
All right, Miltank goes down to Magneton.
Knockout.
Uh,
Pokemon remaining on each side.
let's put Houndour in. If it happens to be faster, it'll get a good hit off. If they switch to Quillfish, we'll get some damage on it at least.
From its Pokeball.
I know they can't switch Steelix in because they'll get hit by Flamethrower the same way.
Scouring, sandstorm hurt. The white-hot battle continues.
So let's see. Flamethrower. They're switching, so it's going to be Quillfish.
Switching Pokemon.
Maybe we can burn it. Make Sludge Bomb hurt less.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. What's next? That didn't accomplish much.
Oh, I got some damage off on it.
Finally quieted. How will this Pokemon switch?
Now we're in tough territory.
They're eyeing each other warily.
Oh, this is tough. Well, Suicune is not going to be as useful now moving forward, so let's put Suicune in there. If it survives the hit, it survives the hit. If it doesn't, we get a clean switch to something else that can fight Quillfish. Hanser, leave the cords alone, buddy.
On its back for another go.
Leave the cords alone. Come on. There's so many other places you could be here. It predicted and went with the Sludge Bomb, huh?
So, what
Oh, let's see. What can we go with here? Let's go Jinx.
What will be next? Oh, it's Jinx! This is a clash of different Pokemon types.
Let's use Mean Look so whatever switches in can't switch out.
The Pokemon is
I
returning.
would assume Magneton.
The Pokemon appears.
Steelix, okay. Interesting.
Mean look. Ah, that Pokemon can't make a getaway now.
Alright.
Will this newly switched out Pokemon
I guess we have to leave Jinx in because I don't want to accidentally get something else defeated. And Houndour is so low on health, it's not really worth trying to switch it in at the moment. So I guess Ice Punch. It's going to be neutral damage.
There's the shot. Yes, it's a hit.
That's pretty good damage, actually. Iron Tail,
Iron Tail. It's super
75% accurate. Of course it hits.
No, think it just like that. Which Pokemon will join the battle now?
All right, the battle's evened up at 3-3. Assuming it still can't get away, let's put Houndour out there. I guess we'll find out by if it switches or not.
Rejoining the
This Flamethrower should be able to take it out.
expectations. They're both hanging tough. Oh, what's this? Man, that worked perfectly.
All right, Houndour takes out Steelix.
The next Pokemon
So we got Magneton and Quillfish left.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3-2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain.
Oh. I'm gonna put Raikou in. I think that Zapdos is faster than Quillfish, so we gotta keep Houndour alive to have a chance against Magneton. I don't know if it's faster than Magneton or not, but we gotta keep it around so we can potentially Flamethrower. I hope it doesn't go. It went Sludge Bomb. Of course it did. Why would it have gone Hydro Pump? That makes too much sense. All right, didn't get the poison though, so we'll find out if Raikou is faster.
Pokemon switch have on the battle.
They're switching.
Trainers switch
Free hit for Raikou. Interesting. Oh, if it paralyzed Magneton, that would absolutely increase the chances of a comeback.
opportunity. There's the attack. Oh, that was weak.
Good hit.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
I feel like it's going to use Swift, so let's just go for Quick Attack. Get some more damage off.
What's this? It's not very effective.
Yep, called that.
Swift attack. Right, that's a hit. Oh, knockout. That tail will bring out a new Pokemon.
All right, here goes all the marbles. It depends on if it's faster or if they switch.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. Two Pokemon remain on each side.
Houndour is faster. Fourth knockout for Houndour this game.
Knockout.
All right, so we got Quillfish versus Houndour and Zapdos.
Pokemon remain. The Pokemon appears with a cry. This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon
Crunch.
is 1.
Quillfish is faster, so that's probably going to take out Houndour.
Attack. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, and down it goes.
All right, it comes down to who's faster, Quillfish or Zapdos. And then in addition to that, if Zapdos is faster, does Thunder hit?
Pokemon is back for another go. It's
Let's see how it goes here.
Pokemon now.
Zapdos is faster. Does the Thunder hit? It does hit, and it's a critical hit. The Suicune are going to win.
The last Pokemon goes down.
That one lived up to expectations. That was tight all the way down to the end. Wow, that was a tight one. Well, I'm actually proud of the computer on that one. I felt like the computer represented my team, the Steelix, pretty well there. Put up a good fight. But the winners of this one are the Minnesota Suicune. So we've got 3 teams now sitting at 5-2 after the shocking upset of the Power earlier today. This last game of the day is going to decide a lot in the league, standings-wise. So I'll be back in just a moment with that matchup. You know, I don't mean to leave everyone hanging, but to add a little drama to that last fight, we never had our intermission, so we're going to do a quick mini game, and then we will have our final battle of the day. Let's go with Rampage Rollout. I remember this game was kind of difficult as a kid, so we'll see if I've improved it all over the years. Not off to a great start. Still not doing that well. Yep, not doing well at all here. Come on, me. Come on. Let's suck a little less. Like that. Let's not do that. Alright, we're in third at least. I believe we can, I was going to say, run through our own tornadoes. I was going to say, Green, you go ahead and take that. There's too many tornadoes in the way. I gotta take a. I was gonna say I'm trying to take wide turns because I know there's tornadoes. Okay, I think I lost this one. Just saying. Yep, not my best showing. At least I wasn't last. That stunk. All right, let's try a different one. How about... I'll save that for later. How about Topsy-Turvy? Basically just playing with spinning tops. All right, let's go Hitmontop. Blue one. Aha, I got a knockout. Oh, someone knocked me out. Not great. Oopsie. Lined up a shot and missed it. Good job, me. Come on, 2 more. Just need to take 2 more out. Green's just standing there asking for it, and I can't even hit him. Alright, red is dangerous. Get him out of there. I suck. Yep, I lost. I had about 3 opportunities there, and I missed him every time. Alright. Well, not my best showing, but I got to show off a couple more of the games. Later this season, I'll do the quizzes as part of the intermissions, but that's what we got for today. All right, I'll be right back with that last battle for real this time. All right, here we are, last battle of the day. We've got Smoochum or Lose'em playing against the Atlanta Fearow. The Fearow are currently 5-1, and we've got 3 teams sitting at 5-2. So this is a big matchup right here. All right. If we could manage to get Pineco against Kadabra, we could use Explosion or Self-Destruct, whatever it is we have, and probably one-shot it. But so we're going to try to save it for late battle because that's going to be the only way we can keep it from switching. All right, you do not have a fire move now, if I remember correctly. So let's try Toxic. Yep. Okay. Survive it, Bulbasaur, and we'll be all right. Good job. Actually, I'm kind of shocked it didn't do more damage, but I'll take it. Please hit on the first try for once. Thank you. All right. Let's go with War Turtle. So we can save Bulbasaur to poison more things later. All right. There's the first little bit of the poison. Icy Wind, slow it down, plus it's super effective. Critical hit, of course it was. War Turtle hangs on, though. That's good. And gives us another turn to let the poison do its thing. And it should be confused now as well. Icy Wind again. If it hits itself in confusion, it's down this turn because it's also poisoned. Wow. And then the poison's going to take it out. Bulbasaur with a knockout, technically. Wow. Bulbasaur and War Turtle taking out a Dragonair. All right. Snorlax. Let's go Icy Wind again. Snorlax is already slow, but we'll guarantee it's slower than anything else that comes out. Alright, Snorlax takes out War Turtle. War Turtle already did more than expected by helping to take out Dragonair. This is tough. Let's see. Let's use Arbok. I could use Toxic with Bulbasaur, but we might need Bulbasaur against Lantern later. So let's try Arbok and see if we can get Sludge Bomb to do it. Oh, actually, better idea. Paraflinch. Here comes the Glare. Don't get me wrong, Poison would have been good too. But especially since it's going to curse, and Bite is considered a special move in Gen 2, I think Paraflinch is the best thing we could do here. It's going to take a while, though, at this rate. Oh, and a critical hit on top of the boost. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright. What have we got as far as our attacks go? We got Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. I don't want to do it, but I think we're going to have to go with Zap Cannon. What I'm going to do first, though, especially since Snorlax has that boost, we're going to Sand Attack it one time in hopes of it not annihilating the whole team. Just give it the chance to miss an attack. Can't say I'm surprised. Alright, Zap Cannon. Let's see if we can get it to work. Didn't think it would. Well, you know, for something that's paralyzed, you haven't been paralyzed once. Yeah, I think Snorlax is going to take this one home for the Fearow at this rate. To be honest, I think the paralysis is actually helping it now, because we can't poison it with Bulbasaur while it's paralyzed. So like, kind of stuck. All I hope is that it misses because of the Sand Attack, or that it actually is fully paralyzed a couple turns. Let's do Strength first and see if we do anything to it, and then I'll try the special attacks. Finally! About time. Miss. Miss. It's missed, I think, one time.
A hot battle is unfolding.
At this rate, Snorlax has done so much damage by itself. Even if we do take it out, it's going to be pretty hard ask for the rest of the team to win.
It can't move. The heated action continues. Here
Gonna switch out, huh? Is he going to be Mischievous?
Oh, it's Mystery Bus.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
What'll it do? This move appears to be useless.
Yep. Ice Punch. Maybe we get lucky and freeze it.
What's that? A light hit.
Miss. Come on, miss.
It's a hit.
Give this team something. Got so much working against it. Give us something. Give us a couple misses or something.
The two combatants. What next? That was a glancing blow. Here it comes, sideways. That's it. Oh, quick to last.
All right.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokémon from each side.
Gotta go Bulbasaur. The Pineco can't do anything to the Mischievous.
They're both hanging tough.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for toxic shenanigans, so we're just gonna have to go straight to Razor Leaf.
Hit, that was good. How's that? The hit glanced right off.
Yeah, the big thing for this team was this team just had no way to counter Snorlax other than maybe poisoning it.
Shadow Ball. That's a hit.
I thought Paraflinch would be a good idea, but then the Snorlax one shot with a critical hit the Arbok. So the only ways around Snorlax were to either Paraflinch or to poison. And yeah,
Oh, which line code? This is the last Pokémon.
this is more of a formality because the only thing we can do to it is Giga Drain.
There's the shot. Oh, that's a miss.
Finally, a miss.
What'll it do? That did little damage. The heated action continues. The combatants split their HP equally. There's the attack. A light attack.
Oh, we're gonna be here a while.
The white hot battle continues. There's the attack. Great.
Thunder connects. Pineco uses Giga Drain.
That was a glancing blow. A hot battle is unfolding.
Well, it'd be nice if we got a random critical hit.
Here it comes. Thunder. That's it.
All right.
There are no more remaining Pokémon. And there goes the battle.
The Fearow with 3 Pokemon that did not play. That was a pretty lopsided battle, if I do say so myself. Seeing as how it played out, even if we would have poisoned the Snorlax, a lot of things would have had to go right for Smoochum to have a chance. Really, the biggest thing holding that team back is just the lack of lineup change. It's been the same lineup all 7 weeks. They have good Pokemon on their team, but they're buried on the bench, and if they don't change the lineup, they don't change the lineup. That's not on me. I just work with what they give me. So unfortunately for me, though, that's another loss against the computer. So I went 2-2 overall today. Oh, man. So a 5-0 victory for the Fearow. And I'll be right back with updated standings and statistics here in just a moment. Atlanta Fearow won the battle. All right, there we go. Updated standings. The Atlanta Fearow now sit atop the standings at 6-1 with a plus 21 point differential. The Pokemon Power are the leaders of the 5-2 bunch with a plus 9 differential. Tampa Bay Steelix sitting in third at 5-2 despite losing today. And the Minnesota Suicune in fourth at 5-2. My Little Ponyta is in the fifth and final playoff spot at the moment at 3-4. We are the Machampion right behind them, riding a 2-game win streak at 2-5. Dallas Dragonite at 1-6, and Smoochum or Losem at 1-6. Main things in common here with these bottom two, the two that are not changing their lineups. So shockingly, they are the ones that are losing. So we look down here. Updated statistics. Magneton still leading the way for the Tampa Bay Steelix at 9 knockouts to 7 feints. Quillfish 6-4. Shuckle 5-2. We go to the Atlanta Fearow. Kadabra did not play in this one, so still 9-1 ratio there. Mischievous did a lot for itself, now at being at 7-2. Snorlax at 6-2. For the Suicune, Houndour has jumped up to the top knockout Pokemon after this week with 8 knockouts and only 4 appearances. Raikou having 6 right behind it. Dallas Dragonite, the Ninetales, Vaporeon, and Hitmonlee all with 6 knockouts and 6 feints, leading that team. Smoochum or Losem, Arbok still leading the way with 7 knockouts to 7 feints. Furret with 6 and 7. We are the Machampion. Again, their luck has completely turned around. They went from unluckiest team to 2 good weeks in a row. This week in particular, they were lucky. Machamp now with 6 knockouts to 6 feints. Same with Tyranitar after today's showing. Scizor 5 and 7. This team, though, while they are on a win streak, they are starting to get into the territory of not changing the lineup. So I hope that they don't just run with the same 6 the rest of the way, because if not, they'll end up in the same spot as Smoochum or Losem and the Dallas Dragonite. So all 3 of those teams need to keep in mind they need to rotate their Pokemon. I mean, look at Smoochum or Losem, for example. Bellossom, Octillery, and Xatu haven't done anything. Smoochum actually has a good moveset in this game, but it hasn't done anything. Dragonite haven't used Raichu, Ivysaur, Mr. Mime, or Slowking. So, like, some good Pokemon just being left on the bench. These teams could be a lot better if they'd actually rotate. My Little Ponyta, Nidoking, keeps its crown as the top knockout getter on this team with 8. Primeape got its total up to 5 today after playing. So, pretty good there. Pokemon Power. Moltres asserts itself atop the list with 9 knockouts now. Golem with a nice 8. As you can see from the GP, which is games played, we're starting to get a feeling for what Pokemon are most used on all these teams. A lot of the ones with 5, 6, or 7 are clearly being used more often than others. All right, well, I'm now 17-11 against the computer after today. Went 2-2, one of which was a very surprising upset. Another loss of mine was a highly predictable loss, as it was the 8th place team versus the 1st place team. So, kind of had a deck stacked against me there on that one, but I did the best I could. All right, let's get into this next week's matchups. We have now finished the first half of the season. We're at the halfway point. So we now start rematches, but they're all the rematches are the opposite as far as home and away. For example, earlier this season, I controlled my own team against the Machampion. This upcoming week, I will be controlling the Machampion against the Tampa Bay Steelix. Let's see, the Pokemon Power will be controlled by me against the Minnesota Suicune. The Smoochum or Losem team will be controlled by me against the Dallas Dragonite. And the Atlanta Fearow will be controlled by me against My Little Ponyta. Still some exciting games to be played. The playoff race is ever so tight. 4 teams within 1 game of each other for the top playoff spot. Although I will say, honestly, judging by the point differential, the Fearow will probably have any and all tiebreakers. So for someone to pass them, they're going to have to do it in the wins category, not just tying them. But still a nice race there. We got 7 games for 1 or 2 games to change things. My Little Ponyta being 1 game ahead of We Are the Machampion for that 5th spot. And then, of course, these two are still not out of it if they would start making roster moves. So there's a lot of excitement in store. I'm very excited to see how this race turns out down the stretch. And if you guys liked what you saw today, you know, the drill, the YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all of that fun nonsense. And I'll see you here next week with week 8. See you then. Bye-bye.